brother.
Big brother.
Big brother?
Big brother.
The big brother.
Big brother. Big brother. Big brother.
Big brother.
What you didn't see.
What's up everyone? My name's Dylan James and this is Big Brother 18, What You Didn't See Week 1. The game is kind of broken for the veteran players now. With this new competition, they have multiple chances to save themselves. Even if they don't win HOH and 2 of them are on the block, all they have to do is win this roadkill competition and put up a newbie of their choice. They've even got the numbers. Let's just say, it's a lot easier. Before the feeds even started, Jose has been saying all the wrong things. The house guests have been talking about how he's saying he hates America, how they shouldn't celebrate the 4th of July, how no one told the soldiers to die on our behalf, and how production rigs comps. The list goes on. This is an alliance chart that I found online. So basically we have the Fatal 5 right now, and they're probably the strongest alliance so far. We've got Da'Vonne, Michelle, Nicole, Tiffany, and Zakia. This is great. A strong female alliance. We'll just see if it can last. They plan on showmancing the boys to see what they're doing, and they plan to meet every Friday night and stay loyal because the boys will always take each other to the end over them. So basically, the main line drawn in the sand right now is between the 8-pack and the anti-vets. The anti-vets, or the stupid 6 as some people like to call them, don't really know this, but that's okay. Next, we have the Powerpuff Girls. They're another strong female alliance. However, they're opposing the Fatal 5 and working with who they like to call the Three Amigos. Now, the Three Amigos, or the Revolution as they like to call themselves, think they hold all the power in the house and have all the numbers. Well, they don't. They're delusional, and they're getting evicted. If the vote was right now, it would be 8-3 or 7-4 to evict Jose, depending on some of the Powerpuff Girls, because even they are starting to turn their backs on him. Natalie is all over the place. Kind of in a good way. She's got her hand in a few cookie jars and could go pretty far. However, she's in the minority voting block right now and could take a hit at any time. Apparently pre-feeds, Natalie and Victor had a showmance that broke apart. Could this be an act? Who knows? Corey's got a small case of homophobia going on, so much to the point where he was talking with Jose, and Jose came up with a fake alliance name for them, like Jose or something, and Corey kind of freaked out, stared deadpan into the camera and said, "Mom and Dad, I swear I'm not gay." Since then, he has made a few other ignorant homophobic remarks, but nothing hateful. First night of the feeds, the Messiah Jose called a house meeting for 2 a.m. Well, 2 a.m. passed and nothing happened, and then he just went to bed later. Nicole seems to get visibly uncomfortable whenever her season is mentioned. She also gets uncomfortable when Hayden is mentioned. She says she's just trying to protect him. Tiffany hasn't told everyone that she's Vanessa's sister, and those who don't know don't seem to have a clue. Those that do know are all the vets, Michelle, Zakia, and she recently told Polly. Nicole was probably the most excited to find out. She was dancing around her HOH room going, "I'm so happy to be playing with Vanessa's sister, and she's on my team." Corey and Zakia were talking, and he apparently was called to be on Are You the One, and Zakia was also called to be on Are You the One and The Real World. Zakia and Polly are getting pretty close. They're getting touchy-feely and cuddly. She says to the Fatal 5 that these boys won't be a distraction and she'll have to play her part. Frank won the roadkill competition and the power to nominate Paul, who's a vote for Jose to stay. Only Frank's alliance knows he won the power. Not even Polly knows. The rest of the house is pretty clueless as to who won it. The veto players this week are HOH Nicole, nominees Paul, Polly, and Jose, and picked at random Corey and Da'Vonne. The vets have done a great job. They flipped the house. They have the numbers and they all trust each other implicitly. For the moment. Da'Vonne is keeping her mouth shut. Frank has done a complete 180 by playing an amazing social game. He's got his alliance and he's also broing down with the other guys to make them think he's with them. And James is, well, James hasn't changed. And Nicole is beasting it. She's making real game moves. Maybe not the smartest at the time, but she's got multiple alliances and seems to be in a good power position. Tiffany is feeling the pressure. I think she's getting kind of freaked out and overwhelmed. The veterans do not think she's as smooth as her sister. Personally, I think she's in a good spot. She's working with the vets and is in good with most of the newbies. I think she can ride the middle for the next few weeks. Paul won the POV! Meh. They came back into the house wearing dog costumes. Looks like the competition was the one where they have to run back and forth and hit the button before time runs out. Each time they would have to crawl back, spin 15 times, all while completing some form of stacking bone puzzle. Paul will, of course, use the veto on himself, so Bridget will be the replacement nominee made by Frank, as she's the only real viable option and another vote to keep Jose. Congratulations, Bridget! You're the next token pawn of this game. Have fun and enjoy your stay. Jose is going to go home and he still has no idea. How someone can be so oblivious to what's going on is beyond me. Your allies are voting you out. Open your eyes. Victor is the next target. Jose told Michelle that Jose's not his real name, and that his actual name is Josie, like Jossie. Apparently Jose is his alias, and he's only telling this to people he trusts. Clearly he's just using this as a tool to make people think he trusts them. Not gonna work. Corey keeps saying he wants to call out and beat the shit out of Paul because he celebrated poorly after his veto win. Paul apparently celebrated by saying, "What's up, bitches?" And apparently Corey took this as a direct insult to Nicole. He is so angered by this that Paul is now his #1 target and he can't even control himself. Slow down, beast mode, Corey. Nicole thinks Corey is cute, but says she is done with Big Brother boys. We'll see, Nicole. We'll see. Finally, the house meeting that Jose set up like 3 days ago starts. About half the house is there, including James and Day. Does Jose think they're on his side? Basically, he says that if everybody in this room votes Pauly out, then they're all good, and that this season is different than the past seasons because they're all together and that there's no divide. What? Jose then went on to say that everybody in this house loves each other because they're all so diverse. I don't really understand what he planned on accomplishing. I guess he just wanted to unite everybody for a common goal and live in harmony. Whatever. The fact is, he has blatantly said he's targeting the vets, and 2 of them are in the room. Nice one. Michelle walked in and it got real awkward real quick. They weren't even really talking about her, but they used her entrance as an excuse to get the fuck out. Bridget got herself in a little bit of hot water this week. Aside from being nominated, apparently during this meeting, she went upstairs and hung out with the vets and told them that she didn't want to be a part of the meeting. Yet, meanwhile, she told Jose, Victor, and Paul that she was hanging out with the vets to spy on them. Both sides kind of caught on and figured out what she was doing, and now they're pretty skeptical of her. Alcohol delivery, as in a bottle of wine and a few beers. Woohoo! Party! The house guests play Spin the Bottle, and it could not get any more PG. The house guests seem to be hyper aware of the cameras and live feeds this year. Hopefully, as the game goes on, they get a little more comfortable. There was a couple kisses here and there, but everything was pretty innocent. They then move on to Truth or Dare, where totally not gay Corey takes a birdie shot from Victor. I'm pretty sure Corey even suggested it. Did he dare himself? Victor then goes on to streak around the house. Very exciting. Tiffany and Pauly are getting a lot closer together. They don't really get along with the other newbies aside from Michelle, Corey, and Zakia. Tiffany, you better watch out. Zakia might get jealous. Devon, Zakia, or someone said that the next season of Amazing Race will be all individual players. There was a pretty heated political debate between Corey and Jose, with Frank and a few other house guests getting involved. It got kind of nasty, and most of the opinions were fairly uneducated. Corey and Frank are Trump supporters, and Jose was not having any of it. Day and Victor put on a short puppet show about fuckboys and fuckgirls. It was actually pretty funny. Saturday night, and the house guests get another round of alcohol. Paul shotgunned 2 beers and had 1 glass of wine, and was basically acting like he was white girl wasted. He made an ass out of himself. It was pathetic. Grow up, brother. Tiffany is channeling Vanessa hard. She's crying all the time, she's super paranoid. Just the other night, she locked herself in the HOH room because Frank freaked out on her over a little bit of alcohol. It wasn't that big a deal, and now she's holding a grudge. Victor spilled his entire game to Nicole again. It was easy. All she had to do was stroke his ego for a few minutes and he just started talking. He thinks he has the whole house on his side and 6 solid votes to evict Pauly. Nope. Nicole has convinced him that she's not a threat to his game. P.S. Victor, they're targeting you next week, and to help deflect the target off of her. Apparently now, Tiffany, James, and Corey are higher on their hit list. He even thinks their little meeting scared James into voting with them. Apparently Corey and his frat attempted to light a live goat on fire unsuccessfully. What the fuck, dude? That's all I have for this week. Thanks for tuning in, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys next time on Big Brother What You Didn't See.
Big brother.
Big brother.
Big brother.
Big brother.
The big brother.
Big brother.
Big brother. Big brother.
Big Brother.
What You Didn't See.